The Shiny Ting-Lu raid is now active in your game. All you gotta do is open up your menu, go down to Poke Portal, go all the way to Mystery Gift, and then do check Poke Portal news to get the raid in your game. All you'll need for this is just a Wi-Fi connection, no Nintendo subscription required. Now the raid is going to be active from the 18th of August up until the 31st of August. And it is a 5-star ground Tera type raid. You'll find the raid as this icon on your map. It's the ground Tera type icon with the glowy outline like this. And to defeat this raid, we're going to use Serperior with the grass Tera type. The held item going to be the metronome, so that the more we use the same attack, the more damage it does. Our ability is going to be Contrary, which has a pretty cool feature to reverse any stat changes that do happen. So if we use something like Leaf Storm, instead of lowering our special attack, it will instead be raised. You're going to want best IVs, and for our EVs, we're going 252 into special attack and 252 into defense. And this is because Ting-Lu has a lot of HP, it has a very high attack stat, so we're using defense to counter it, and it has a very high defense stat, so we're going to hit it with special attacks instead because its special defense is quite low. We're going to be using the modest nature so that we get that 10% increase to our special attack stat. For our moves of choice, we have Leaf Storm, which is going to do a very big attack, but it's going to lower our special attack. But with the hidden ability Contrary, this is actually going to raise your special attack when you use it. Alternatively, we could also finish the whole raid spamming Giga Drain the whole time. Especially with the metronome held item, this is going to get stronger the more we use it, and it's also going to heal us as we're using it, so we're essentially going to keep ourselves alive. It should work quite well. So we're going to challenge this raid alone. Now Shiny Ting-Lu is going to start out the battle with a move called Runation that does a ton of damage if it hits you. If it does hit you, it takes you about to half HP. You're going to begin your battle with Giga Drain. If you don't get hit with this Runation, you can use Leaf Storm if you like to get that big attack out there. But the odds are you're going to probably use Giga Drain for most of this fight to keep your HP up. After this point, it's not going to be using as heavier hitting moves, just minor ones. And we're just going to keep using Giga Drain. We're going to use Giga Drain for a third time to unlock Terrestrialization. At this point, Ting-Lu is going to put a shield around itself, which is fine. It's also going to nullify any stat changes and abilities affecting our side. So don't use Leaf Storm at this point. You're going to Terrestrialize and use Giga Drain. If you use Leaf Storm, you're going to lose special attack because your ability is nullified for this turn. So only use Giga Drain as your fourth move. Honestly, if you want to play it safe, you can use Giga Drain the entire raid as well. I'll do just this to show you how it works. Another Giga Drain. There it goes out. It doesn't deal a ton of damage, but because we have the metronome held item, it's going to deal more damage towards the end of the raid, as long as we keep using it. So here we've broken its shield, and we're going to continue using Giga Drain. It's going to nullify our stat changes and abilities again after its shield breaks, and we're going to keep using Giga Drain. You can see we're dealing a ton more damage now. We're going to use one more Giga Drain. At this point, he's going to start spamming Snarl, which actually boosts our special attack the more he uses it, which means we're going to win with our next Giga Drain. Just like this, and Shiny Ting-Lu is defeated. Now, you should know that you're not going to be able to catch it in the raid. You have to have 1 million players defeat this Shiny Ting-Lu in raid until it eventually becomes available as a mystery gift later on. I'll let you know in a video when it is claimable, so make sure you're subscribed so that you can find out when to claim it. You'll also see that the rewards you get are going to be some rare items, XP candies, ground Tera shards, sometimes Herba Mysticas as well, and a bunch of other stuff. If you want to farm these items and get more of them, you can redo the raid as many times as you want. And much like the other event Pokemon, you can farm this raid over and over. All you gotta do is hit your home key, go down to your settings over here, system settings. Then you're gonna go down to system, go all the way down to date and time, and you're just gonna change your date and time, make sure it's not synchronized with the internet, and you're gonna go backwards 1 minute, hit OK, hit your home key, go back to your game, and you should see it's going to reset the raids and like act as if it's a new day, even though you're on the same day just a minute ago. You can then open up your map, and you should see that the raid will reappear, and you can do it again. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.